I get to the sideline. Fucking dickhead ass mom. Hey, that little kid laid you out. I get to the sideline and mom says that shit to me as I get there. I go, fucking asshole, why would you say that to me right now? I know he laid me out. And I looked at her like, fuck you. You're on the wrong side. So you can. Hey, what's up YouTube? Dope as Yola here. Hope you're having a dope ass day. Welcome back to Story Time. Today's episode is gonna be all about football. I played football my entire life. So guys, let's just get started. Let's light this joint up. I'm fucking excited about this story time. It gets me hyped as shit. Let's get started. Let's start this off from the very beginning and the reason why. Guys, I played soccer my whole life. I love soccer, super fun, right? I was in the 4th grade. Went and watched my favorite guy ever, watched Adam Sandler. We went and watched The Waterboy. And I remember sitting there, and I remember the quarterback, fucking Peter Dante, was such a piece of shit asshole to him that I felt like, I want to play football, I don't want to play fucking soccer anymore, and I want to tackle motherfuckers like that. That's the reason why I quit soccer, guys. And then what? 20 years later, I'm smoking weed with Dante, and I tell him the stories like, are you serious? Like, yeah, you were such an asshole that I quit. I quit soccer. I remember the day I told my soccer coach, I'm done. He goes, I can see it on his face, I was so good at soccer. He's like, you're done? You're not playing with us no more? We suck. I'm like, I know we suck, bro. Another reason why I want to leave. I start football. Turns out I'm a fat kid. That's when I really find out, like, hey man, you're fat. I'm like, fuck. I was in the 4th grade. I had to play with the 6th and 7th graders. I started off 10-year-old in JV. I never got to go to Pee Wee. Never got to go to the Little League, ever. I always had to play with the kids with fucking mustaches starting and shit. My first year of football ever, I was 2nd string. I didn't even start. And I was so mad because I always was the shit playing soccer. I'm the cat, like, I'm the shit. And you're telling me I'm not even starting? Fuck. First hitting drills. I don't know if you play football, but you do conditioning. Then 2 weeks in, you start hitting. You get your pads. So if you lasted through conditioning, you get your pads. Here I go, doing hitting drills. This is the first time I ever did hitting drills, guys. Here we are, doing hitting drills. Cool, bah! Pads are hitting. The first time I got a stinger in my head, I'm like, oh, fuck my head. I'm running up. I do the 3-point stance, because I'm a lineman. And I start running toward this guy named Kevin. And Kevin's our fucking fullback. And he's also got a mustache. That's all I remember. Like, this guy's way older than me. Why am I playing with this fucking dude? I'm the joint. This motherfucking fool smacked me. First time in my life I've ever seen my feet in this guy. I flattened out. He hit me so hard. He just popped me up and I landed on the top of my head. I remember laying there. And you ever got the first time you get your wind knocked out? And I remember just and then I tried to stand, and then my ankle was swollen already. I thought I broke my fucking leg, and I'm sitting there, and I just started fucking tearing. I was a little kid, dude. I just, And I looked down, I don't know how, but he cracked me so hard that he fucked my ankle up. I didn't want him to touch it. I was losing it. I was hella scared. I'm like, call my mom, it hurts. My mom, they call my mom. We're on the phone, and I can hear my coach like, yes, you should come. I'm a mom, I can already know. He's hurt. Is he really hurt? Because I'm not fucking coming down there if he's not actually hurt. My mom was such a dick when I was a kid, dude. I can see my mom hitting little bumps on the field where I go to school. Didn't even take the street. Driving over with my sister in the Privy van, pulls up, and I tell my mom, my leg! So she takes me to the doctor, and they're like, he has a very severe sprain, but nothing's broken. My mom's face, when she looked at me, she's not fucking broken. And I looked at her like, you were wanting to make me be hurt, so it was justified. That's fucked up. That's how that happened. I got punked the first day I got smashed on. I started getting better. I was getting better. I was still super young. I had my little quarrels, fucking fights with kids and shit, always trying to punk me and me cracking the shit out of them. And then here comes Kevin again to crack all of us. I remember that dude. Remember hitting drills? You play football? Like, why are you hitting so hard at practice, motherfucker? We're on the same team. That's how football went my first year, guys. I was young. I got to learn everything. I got to get cracked all the time. And that was the first year of football for me. I was 10. Okay guys, story number 2 is the next year. The very next year, because I loved football so damn much. And I was overweight. I was way too heavy for the limit. So I always would like skip a day eating. Fucking go work out with the trash bag on. You guys know, if you play football, you did that shit. You wrestle, you did that. I'd be spitting in bottles, not eating at school, getting all fucking dizzy at school. I'm like, no, I'm fine. I gotta make weight today. Like, dude, that's so unhealthy, man. We go to, I think it's Livingston, and we go to play, right by Merced, we go to play Livingston. I get there, and it's the first game ever. I get there, and I weigh myself, and I'm always 2 pounds over, always 2-3 pounds over, always overweight, always too overweight. So I have to sit there and sweat it out, run the track before the game, sweat it all out, re-weigh, because you get to weigh as much as you can before they fucking say final. And if you pass, you get to play. So I always made weight. So this time, guys, I'm running, got the trash bag and the pads and the sweats on. I'm running around the track. I come back, and it's final. I was still overweight. I was 2 pounds over still. I look at the weighing guy. He goes, "You're over, dude. There's no more time." And I looked at my coach, because this is my second year. I'm starting at this point. I'm the fucking starting center, starting nose tackle at this time. I look at him like, I did not make weight. My coach looks at me like, "You're the starting center, motherfucker. What's wrong with you?" And I look at my mom, like, and then the guy that weighs goes, "It's all right, man. Just go. You tried. Just go." I put my pads on. I tell the guy, "Thank you so much." I put my pads on. I'm sitting there like, oh! Before the game, everybody has their helmets off, and I saw this little, very, very small redheaded kid. Smaller than me, and I was small. And I remember thinking, damn, you're gonna play with us? Fuck. And you know me, my fucking stupid ass brain. I remember everything. I'm sitting here, my mom's sitting in that stand. I'm right here, the kicker's right here. And I remember it was hella blue. And I'm staring at it like, all right, today's gonna be good. Good shit. Sky's hella blue. I'm about to crack somebody. Opening kickoff. This is what I learned. Don't ever go light. Don't ever fucking ease up. Ever. Never in sports. I started running full speed. And my thing was to run full speed as fast as I can. And if anybody got in the way, they're done. But I wasn't out to get somebody. Like, I was just running full speed to block. Like, get the fuck out the way. And that was it. And I'm running full speed, and here he comes. And I'm thinking, I'm gonna kill this kid. And I said, lighten up. And at the end, I noticed he dipped, and I'm thinking, are you gonna crack? And as soon as I said, are you gonna crack? He just hit me so hard, guys. I remember just my snot and spit all over my face mask immediately. He hit me. And I remember just flying back, landing on my head and going, trying to catch my breath. Just trying to catch my breath. And I remember I got up and I looked at him, and people were like, yeah, on his helmet. I look like, fuck this kid, man. Trying to breathe. Middle linebacker. Punter, kicker, middle linebacker. I didn't know that. I didn't know this kid was a fucking beast. This little bastard took it upon himself to crack the shit out of me. I mean, he fucked me up. And I remember thinking, I should not have eased up. I should have cracked the shit out of you. I get to the sideline. Fucking dickhead ass mom. Hey, that little kid laid you out. I get to the sideline and mom says that shit to me as I get there. I go, fucking asshole, why would you say that to me right now? I know he laid me out. And I looked at her like, oh, fuck you, you're on the wrong side. And then I remember after the game, she made fun of me. I go, man, he was so small. What did you want me to do, hurt him? He fucked you up. I know he fucked me up. I felt it, Mom, thanks. My dad's there. One of the few times my dad showed up to my games. And he always told me when I started football, my dad was working at like 13. My dad was driving the diesels, full routes by himself, 13, 14. Because it was the fucking 70s and 80s. Like, they needed money, and my grandma and grandpa made his ass work. And he goes, every time I see you play and crack the shit out of somebody, it's like I'm doing it. Me and him got into so many arguments over football. Like, he's like, you gotta take his legs out. I'm like, I'm not doing that shit. Fuck that shit. He's gonna get hurt. That's the thing. That's the quarrel me and my dad had. Crack his legs, fuck you. So my dad showed up to my game, and you can hear my dad yelling, on the sideline from the stands, yelling. You know those parents that are getting almost up to the line? You guys know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. I can hear him say, fuck! And I could see like some parents like, and then my dad, you can hear him again. I can hear him again. That's a bullshit call! And I'm like just sitting there with the ball, with the huddle, like embarrassed as fuck. And everybody's like, whose dad is that? Because my dad never shows up. They don't fucking know that's my dad. Whose fucking dad is that? I'm sitting there not saying shit, like, fuck, man. The ref went over to my dad and he asked him personally, you gotta knock it off. There's kids here. Not done. They had the ball, it was like third down. Here goes my dad. My dad's causing, not a scene, but you can hear him. You can fucking hear my dad over everything. All I hear is right before the fucking hike, the ref calls stop on the clock, looks at my dad, unsportsmanlike conduct on Merced team, on Merced Bears. And I remember I looked at my dad like, you just got us a 15-yard penalty, motherfucker. You just affected the game. Go sit down. That's what I remember thinking, like, get the fuck out of here. Go sit down. And I remember my mom, my coaches all went over to talk to my dad like, yo, you gotta sit the fuck down because you just actually got us a penalty. Has that ever happened to you guys? Leave a comment. I just remember we got a penalty and we're walking closer to their end zone. And I'm just looking at my dad like, 15 yards, motherfucker. My mom embarrassed the shit out of me. Oh, a little kid laid you out. And over here, my dad, fuck! Gets us a penalty. And I'm sitting there just, you both made me. Both you motherfuckers made me. You're both making bad life choices today. So, story number 3. You ready, guys? And I'm just gonna say, stick around for the entire fucking story. There's an M. Night Shyamalan twist at the end, okay? I was in the 9th grade. And I'm about to put a motherfucker on blast. I was in the 9th grade. I went to Merced High. And there's this coach named Coach Shite. Fuck you. There's this coach named Coach Shite. Fuck you again. He once told me that I cannot play for his team if I have long hair. Yeah, like Dazed and Confused. It's like just like that. Motherfucker looks at me and goes, you look like a hippie, man. You look like a girl with long hair. Girls have long hair. That's what he said. Girls have long hair. And I would always look at him like, is he fucking for real? Ready? Varsity football. This motherfucker all year talks shit to me because he's my health coach. He talks shit to me all the time. I don't know why the fucking guy doesn't like me. It's probably because he knew I got high, but I didn't let anybody know I got high. And he knew. I don't know. Fuck that guy. We're all sitting there in a knee. Freshman, junior, all those groups. Football. Boom, on one field. He's giving the speech. There's about 200 kids. Giving the speech. I need y'all to get some sleep. Blah, blah, blah. It's a good summer. Next year. Because we were a really good football team. And he says, go to church. He shouldn't be pushing that on us anyway. I mean, religious or not, he shouldn't be just, you need to go to church. I'm like, what the fuck? We're playing football. What the fuck happened? He goes, I wouldn't want any of you guys going to hell. Thomas. Just like that. Anthony Avila's my homie. Anthony Avila hit me up. That motherfucker was sitting right next to me when that happened. We both looked at each other like, the fuck did you say that for? Why would you say that to me? 9th grade, we are undefeated. No, we lost 1 game. We're doing great, super good, but we're freshmen. So we're not out there like, here's fucking tape of the week, study these players. It's not like that. We're not that serious yet. Our second to last week, and we're playing a team called Pittman. Pittman is from Turlock, I believe, not too far. Our coaches start talking about their quarterback and getting a game plan about him. And I'm on the defensive line too, so I'm like, just tackle him. The fuck are we game planning for? Just get the ball. And they're like, he's running this. He's running this kind of fucking offense. On this place, he's typically doing this. I'm like, yo, he's a 9th grader, bro. Chill out. It's fine. We had to watch tape. We had to come after school to watch tape. I was so pissed. And they show the kid, picture of the kid. And I'm like, yo, this is kind of stalkerish. You guys got videos of the kid and shit. It's weird. I look at him, and this is when 300 came out. Remember the movie 300 about the Spartans and all that shit? And remember the Xerxes, the guy that's in gold and he's all dark tanned? I remember they showed the kid and go, yo, that motherfucker looks like Xerxes. And everybody started laughing. You know when you're with your fucking teammates, everybody, ah! And we're looking at him like, that kid's fast as fuck. That's all I remember watching tape. Like, are you fucking serious? Go, that kid's gonna be in the fucking NFL. That's all I remember saying. Like, yo, that's a fucking NFL quarterback. Holy shit. And I said, fuck that. We're gonna beat them, and then we're gonna be the best team in the league. Fuck those guys. Guys, I played football for like 5 or 6 years straight. Never in my life, ever. I played every down on defense, except for that first year where I wasn't shit, second string. I never got a sack, ever. Not once, ever. I mean, I bust in the line quick. I get in there fast, and the fools see me, and they just run, and all the fast fools get them. But I'm always the guy like pushing them to the corner, and then they get tackled. All I remember, guys, is I fucking see this tall, and he's tall as shit, and we're in 9th grade, he's like at least 6'1" already. And I remember thinking, it's a full grown man, Jesus Christ. I remember I get into the fucking line, and I'm running, and this motherfucker's right-handed. And he's going to throw, and I remember thinking, oh my God, he don't see me because I'm short. And I'm running, I'm gonna blindside the fuck out of this dude. I remember thinking, I'm gonna finally get a sack on somebody, oh my God, and this motherfucker. Because I'm strong as shit. And I'm like, you're not gonna stop me from cracking you. You don't see me. I'm running, they're fools like this. I'm running from here. He's like this, I'm running. I go to crack him as hard as I can, and he must have like did this number, and he did like the NFL quarterback hip toss. You know that like, that hip shake? He did that to me. I went to grab him, and I just remember flying away because he just chucked me. I wasn't shit. This hip toss was all the strength I had. He was a superhuman. I remember flying away like my fingertips leaving the jersey, like fuck. And I just remember, I land, I go to get back up, boom, fool takes off. And I just watch him score on a fucking quarterback run, like maybe 40 yards. He just takes off and I'm sitting there we just lost. And we lost, guys, by 1 point. I'm sitting there, I'm looking at everybody like, you almost had him. Like, motherfucker, he's strong. Fuck you. I bench more than you, right? Then shut the fuck up. I tried my best. Let's fast forward, guys. 9th grade, right? 3 more years of high school, 4 more years, 3 more years-ish of college. I'm about, what, 21? Maybe? 22? I'm doing this. Getting high with my friend Justin and Deuce. I work at Me and Ed's. At the time, it's delivering Saks, pizza place. We're watching the NFL draft. They start talking about the Niners are drafting this kid. And I go, oh, nice, fuck yeah, Niners new quarterback, good shit. I'm sitting there like, oh, sick. And they start going over this kid's backstory. And then, you know, when they do the backstory, like the highlighted players that are gonna be really fucking top ranked. So they're doing the Niners quarterback. And they start saying, from California, I'm like, oh, what part of California he's from? He goes, Turlock, California. I go, what? What? And they start talking about his high school, and they go, Pittman. And I go, Pittman? I go, that's that Xerxes motherfucker. That's him. Guys, it was Colin Kaepernick. It's fucking Colin Kaepernick. I'm sitting there, they go, Colin Kaepernick, Niners quarterback. And I'm like, wait. I call my homie Vince, like, bro, is this the motherfucker that we play? He goes, yeah, bro, it's Colin Kaepernick. You don't know about the draft? I'm like, I'm watching the draft. He goes, that's the fool we played against where you fucking missed a sack. I go, get out of here. So when I did feel bad, I go, nah, that's a fucking NFL quarterback. He is an NFL quarterback. So now I don't feel like such much of a piece of shit. Colin Kaepernick's from like 15 minutes from where our high school. He didn't go to high school, like 15 minutes away. And when I went and smacked that motherfucker and he threw me, it's because he's a fucking NFL quarterback. Not because I suck, because he's extraordinary. And here we are. He's on TV doing a bunch of dope shit with the NFL and all the protests, and I'm over here on YouTube getting high as fuck. What's up, man? If you ever want to smoke weed sometimes, hit me up. We're from the same fucking area. Okay, guys, before I get out of here, do me a favor. Give a like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. We just hit over 500K. Fucking awesome. Thank you guys so much. We do have something planned. Don't worry. I remember I told you guys I got something planned. I have it planned. It's going to be awesome. Just wait. Thank you so much for watching, guys. This has been Football Story Times. I'm Dope as Yola. Have a dope ass day.